Hey guys, welcome to Draw My Life. I've never really done this before, so excuse my shitty drawings and my weird commentary. I like the color blue. I was born on June 3rd in 1993, which means I was born in the middle of summer. Yay, summer! Which is one of the awesome things about my birthday. Also that I'm a 90s kid. For the win! Remembering things is fun. So from growing up through when I was a kid in middle school, I had this problem of being very hyper, like really hyper, like really super freaking hyper. But it all became down to I had ADHD, which for you smart people means attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Basically what that meant is like I couldn't really focus in school. It was kind of a bother to me, which really means I had problem socially interacting with other people. See, there's me over there, and there's everyone else. That's a shitty everyone. I'll just call them rest. For the rest of them, I couldn't really interact with them. So there were other people like me and became kind of friends, which was okay. So basically what that meant is in my brain, I had so much clustering going on. So I had to get a bigger brain to hold all that in an even bigger brain. And until it exploded in a lack of concentration, which was probably why I couldn't really do well in school when I was younger. But later on, I could be able to read books. I only read like Matt Christopher books and the ones that school made me read for this AR STAR program, Accelerated Reading STAR program, which helped me focus. Not so much. But actually, after finding the right kind of prescription for my ADHD for me to take, I became an A student. Also B, and once in a while C. But that's me on drugs. Yay, drugs. I'm joking, don't ever do it. So you probably wondered, did I have a lot of friends? Not really. There were only a few people in my life that I really could trust myself with. I'm all like, there's me. See, look at me draw. Oh, I am such a good drawer. Oh my god, I'm such a good drawer. But yeah, I only had a few friends, which I was okay with. So now growing up in high school, which I thought that was like the funnest 4 years of my life. Being able to meet so many new people and do so many awesome things. Yay. Which really meant more time for gaming. After school, I would always come up, and that's a shitty controller. Let me redraw that real quick. Gaming, yeah. I was lucky enough to actually have gaming in my life. Well, not really lucky, but have gaming all my life, all the way till I was grown up. In school, I met someone named Noah, and since they look alike, I'm just gonna give him blue hair. There, Noah. He actually became one of my best friends throughout almost all of high school, and together we shared a common passion of gaming. I will remember the days where he came over from school about twice to maybe 3 times a week, and on the weekends, to just play games, and it was really fun. It definitely relieved the stress, which I guess that's why me and him share the same passion in gaming. So I didn't have recording equipment at the time, but I did have an iPod Touch with camera. I'm proud. So me and him were playing MW3, and he was all like, I'm owning these noobs, record me. And I was like, okay. So I grabbed my iPod, and we did like a little commentary of like over an hour on Modern Warfare 3. And we put it up on YouTube. It wasn't the greatest, and it wasn't in the highest quality, but it was kind of cool. So me and Noah had this video up, right? And it was kind of in shitty quality, so it had 0 views, but immediately took hold. That's probably because I shared it a lot with my friends, and it was actually kind of funny. So later down that year, I had to ask my parents for the big question. Can I get a Roxio capture card? I want to be able to record my game moments and be able to share it with the world, and how fun it was to do that. But it costed money. So what I did was, that's a shitty tree, hold on a minute. So what I did was like, I used the excuse, can I have it for an early Christmas present? Which usually if there was one thing I could want each year, I would let them know about it. So I got it early. Lucky me, huh? So it was me and Noah together, as usual, having fun doing gaming. And we called it TwoBrosGaming, because he was like my brother to me. Yay! Oh my god. So later on, I started sharing our videos on Facebook, which Well, if you don't know what that is, it's a social media site, and you're probably not watching this right now. So on Facebook, I was sharing it with all my friends and family, and then in turn became fans of me on YouTube. And those fans on YouTube actually liked me back on Facebook, and it was really cool to watch that happen. So subs kind of grew decently, and then it doubled, and then it doubled again in a month, and then all of a sudden it just jumped up and skyrocketed for me. It was really awesome. It was like a giant graph popped up ahead of me and said, hey, look at how many views you got in just 1 year. I'm like, really? I became super uber excited, but it came at a consequence. It took time. I would be spending 12 hours a day each day just to make a video. So as the views went up, the more I did content and the more time I spent on the computer just doing this. And the more time I spent, the more my parents were concerned. I didn't really have a lot of balance with YouTube in my life, and I thought it was my #1 priority, which made it no fun. It was more like a job, so I needed a fresh start. Start fresh. A fresh start. There we go. So I made TBG Reloaded, our second channel, the one you're watching right now. And it was a pretty awesome, well-balanced, small channel. See? Tiny me on tiny YouTube. Yay! So, TBG Original, the original TwoBrosGaming, well, it got deleted out of spite and stuff. But that's okay, because I kind of realized that it wasn't my major thing in life, and I wanted to have fun more than anything else. So the views and the subscribers and the money, it didn't matter to me anymore. That's not what I was worried about. But I was lucky enough to be part of this network called Fullscreen. Now, Fullscreen is actually kind of a fast-growing network, and I was lucky to get in. I didn't really make money, but that's not what mattered to me. So I was lucky enough to share all these experiences with my two closest friends, who actually helped along with this awesome journey, which was really awesome, and I couldn't have asked it to go any other way. So I've been doing YouTube for a couple of years on 2 different channels from 2011 to 2013. And I'd say it was a really awesome YouTube hobby, and I don't really see myself quitting anytime really soon, but you never know. I still have a lot of fun, and what makes me happy is be able to share my happiness with a bunch of new friends, and new family, and new fans, and new everything. New people, new fans, new blah 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 blah. It was awesome. Spreading the happiness is what keeps me going on YouTube. So this is my vow. Well, not really vow, more like a goal. This is the goal of my channel. Some of you may remember this from a past video, but here is my channel, and here is how it's going to implement my goal. I want to share my happiness with other small and aspiring and growing YouTubers. I don't really want to go after like the big channels on top. Nah, screw those guys. The real audience, the real YouTube is you guys. Right down there. Because I remember when I was down there, and I'm like, it doesn't matter if you have 1 or 100 subscribers. Just have fun making videos on YouTube. So you're probably wondering where I am now. Well, I'm about that tall. But I do have an awesome balance of my life and friends and you guys on YouTube, because I think it's the most fun hobby I could ever imagine doing. And it's fun. It is fun. And there's me. And I like blue. So here is my quote. I want you to spread it everywhere. It's called Inspiring Small Channels Everywhere by TBG. You're probably thinking, well, TBG is there's TwoBrosGaming. Well, there's not really 2 anymore, but this is what TBG stands for me. It's to become great. To become great in your own way. To inspire yourself, inspire others. To grow as your own person, as your own channel. That's what's really important. And this is Draw My Life. And I love it.